stretch the field next. Francis Marte is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Line toward right center. Almora patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
In now, Christian Pacheco. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only did this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage. So he's up there doing a lot of damage.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-batter.
The next twin up, Alex K. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in 2nd place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in 2nd place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive. Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Ground ball right side, and that is into right field, a base hit. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Row. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugene Solari. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. K leads off first with 1 away. 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
He's set, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Kepler has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Count now a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 home takes a pitch for strike number 2. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Locks him up for strike 3. Twins get a run on. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Fouled off. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion in here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Here's Carlos Correa now. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First delivery to him on the way. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Correa, sometimes called Show-Rea. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued. First pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Batting 4th.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
Alex Bregman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Strike 2. Alvarez stands at second with 2 gone.
Ball 1.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
That's a good but risky take there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on a third. Stepping into the box, Brent Rocker. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brent Rocker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. One ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. On the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's Miguel Sano as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Sano is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Nobody out, runner on first. Three and 0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
3-1. Full count, 3-2.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Altuve for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting 8, the third baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Called strike on the sinker. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Lifted in the air out to right. Alvarez sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Twins retired in short order. We played an inning. Into the box,
leading up
Smith
for the
Jr.
Astros,
He was one of the stars from
the
yesterday's
left fielder,
game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
Smith
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is a fastball that misses.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively.
The center fielder.
And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little. Defensive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Almora, a native Floridian. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Pacheco. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7. The designated hitter.
Ready now.
Number
Kyle
3.
Tucker. First delivery to him on the way. He just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in now, Jorge Polanco, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Line drive to center field. Almora is right there, 1 down.
The batter,
and with
number
that,
2.
let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Stepping up to the plate, Luis Arias, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
fastball is looked at for strike 2. Three and 2 now. Christian Pacheco will be next. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 24, Christian Pacheco.
Now to the plate, Christian Pacheco. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 2.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground is short. Correa gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Tyler Nevin, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, Tyler Nevin.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One ball, 1 strike, the count. Casale, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 10th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and
Up next
blows
to the
smoke by a guy at the letters.
The second baseman,
ultimate challenge pitch. For me personally,
watching
him swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Hit hard to the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They still trail 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Leading off for the Twins.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Alex K.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. Base hit into right center. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. At the plate, Eugene Solari. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. He's running. Count remains full. The next 3-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's running again. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Now batting.
Huge innings have begun with much less. I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Now the double steal is on here. Hard hit ball to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Timeout for the Astros. Road to the show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Now at the plate, Brent Rucker. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk. And the force play is now in order. Digging in, Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Kay on third. Solari at second. Rucker at first. 1 gone. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Lewis.
Stepping in, Royce Lewis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. The set and the 1-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. 2 runs are in, and the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Well, guys, there's an old saying about playing with matches.
11.
Certainly put himself in a tough spot with the bases loaded there.
Yeah, and I mean, he's not only playing with matches, he's lighting fires. Lack of control, serving at base hits, and just grooving one here. Really looks out of sorts right now.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Nevin. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. no errors, and one man left on base. Settling in now, Carlos Correa. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
Carlos.
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Standing in now, Jordan Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Behind 0-2 now. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Digging in once again, Luis Arias, 0 for 2 on his line this far.
Luis Arias.
Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Right side, but it's well foul. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The center fielder, number 24.
So digging in now, Christian Pacheco. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight.
So
he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Smith is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. And he's up to 3rd safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Up next for Minnesota, the catcher.
So now it'll be
Eugene.
the 4-hole hitter, Eugene Solari. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Almora is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Dwight Smith
Jr.
is sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th.
Albert Almora.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next is Albert Almora. And he takes a called strike, 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Hit down the 3rd baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Oh, my goodness. Talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The throw into second.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year.
First baseman,
you never know by that
Tyler.
swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Lewis is right there, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 into the box now.
Leading off
Max
with the
Kepler. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Max Kepler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Almora has to roam straight back, but he has it for the 1st out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Stepping in now, Brent Rucker. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Number 22.
There's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Alvarez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Royce Lewis. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Rocker, the runner at first with 2 gone. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. You can't fire the ball. Yes.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
The batter, number 11.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. A ball and a strike. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run. Now batting, Kurt Casale. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
0-2. Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Misses above the zone for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Big curveball for a strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
On its way is pitch number 75. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Another 1-2 delivery. Count still at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pacheco racing back. It's up and out of here into the archways. Into the box now, Jordan Alvarez.
The right fielder.
Ground towards short.
Jordan
comes up with it.
Alvarez.
In time, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Arias. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. And this will bang up against the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Talk about auspicious beginnings. That's the way to start an inning, folks. Drives it into the gap at right center, and you see when it rolls to the wall, he puts it into another gear and legs out a triple. There are a lot of ways to score from third with no outs.
In now, Christian Pacheco. Into center field, line drive base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, you know, in today's game, pitches are being taught high velocity. Go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
And he'll get back in standing. Standing in now, Alex K. A ball and no strikes. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ball 2 now.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And there's the first strike. 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Pacheco on at first, nobody out. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first, just keeping him float. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another payoff pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Hit in the air out to left field. Smith has a play. He makes the play, and the runner will try to tag from first. He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem.
The catcher, number 8.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Eugene Solari. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. Pacheco is on his way home. He'll score easily, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Outside, 2-1. Valdez rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. Now at the plate, Brent Rooker. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner is in from second.
Yeah, man, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with the 2 RBI hits. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Sano hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The third baseman, number 13.
Coming to the plate now, Royce Lewis. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
The batter, the shortstop.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Polanco, and their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. Bullet back up the middle. Almora there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved.
Your attention,
the pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
DJ Downs is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Down.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Dwight Smith Jr. is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone!
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Almora with an even count, 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Popped him up. Arias over to his right. And the inning is over. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Twins 10 and the Astros 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Luis Arias. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Luis Arias.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time.